Alright guys, this is the 2024 Ford Ranger Raptor. It can be had with either the 2-liter bi-turbo diesel that has the same power output as the Wildtrak, or the 3-liter twin-turbo V6 petrol. Now if you look closely, you'll see that it has a camera at the front, and this ties into the 360-degree camera system. Now below you have two sturdy front tow hooks between a factory bash plate. Now look at these cool matrix LEDs. Now the cool thing about these headlights is that you can actually adjust the brightness of them. So you can increase the brightness, you can turn down the brightness. You have LED fog lamps. Let's move along to the tires. And you're on these cool set of BF Goodrich 285/70 R17 Baja Champion all-terrain tires, tied in together with Ford Performance developed Fox 2.5-inch shocks. And you have these cool hood vents at the top. And that bulb under the wing mirror is a part of your 360 camera system. You have these sturdy side steps, your breakover angle of 26.4 degrees and a ground clearance of 277 millimeters. That is cool Raptor decal, man. If you pay close attention to the brake light, you see that there's a blind spot sensor. They've taken all these things into account. Now at the back you have two tow hooks along with these cool looking twin exhausts. Bet you it sounds really nice. I'm gonna try and convince them to give me a test drive off of it. Now there's an integrated rear camera, but the tray, as you can see, isn't damped, but it's very light. I don't know how they did that, but it is very light. Now you have these cool slots that you can put lumber in apparently, like if you're going to do any woodwork, and it holds it in place. I think it's pretty cool that Ford actually thought of that. Which brings us to the dimensions of the tray. The length is 1547 millimeters, the width is 1584 millimeters, and the depth is 529 millimeters. Now before we close this up, let's look at the power outlets. Now you have these integrated 12-volt power outlets to power up your tools. Let's close this tray back up and we'll move around to some more stuff. And while we're back here, your towing capability is 2.5 tons. Your weighting ability is 850 millimeters. Now let's take a look inside. So immediately you see the red stitching. The red accents all over the pickup lets you know that you are in a Raptor. The interior looks similar to that of the Wildtrak, sand stitching. So the interface, the infotainment system, the buttons are similar. Well guys, these buttons down here are related to the 4-wheel drive system, and as much as I'd like to talk about them in great detail, I can't because the key isn't in the car and a lot of it comes up on the infotainment screen and in the instrument cluster. So I'll see if I can get a better review of this car, or a more in-depth review of this car. I'll see what I can do, but this is the end of this review, so please remember to like, share and subscribe and leave your comments down below.